Alright. Hello. It's been a while. I have been a busy bee just painting in real life. I haven't been doing much of digital art, and I have gotten a little bit rusty, I'll admit that. Now, a lot of you, and when I say a lot of you, I mean a lot of you, have been crying to me about doing more art digitally, more found footage tutorials. And I have gotten a couple more techniques that are pretty useful, and I have a couple more tips. Alright, now, a lot of people keep asking me the same questions. What brushes am I using? What color am I using? What app am I using? I am using the app called ibispaint. ibispaint X. I'll even just write it out for you. ibispaint. And the brush that I'm going to be using is going to be the round brush rough, probably the cotton brush, probably the fade watercolor mix, or whatever. Whenever I'm going to switch to a brush, you're just going to be able to see what brush I am using, and then, yeah. Now, the tips that I'm going to be giving you today is a mistake that I see a lot of people doing. There is a thing that you guys, a lot of you people always do, and that is you shade with just black. Now, if you have, let's say, oh yeah, before I do that, I'm going to do a new technique that I'm using, and that is creating a filter layer that is just for noise. And then the contrast will be overlay. There we go. And then I'm going to go over here, click that, and click overlay again. Now you're going to just have a noise layer just above that. So anything you draw will immediately have noise on it. You see that? Now let's just do something simple, like, let's say, alright, what could I draw here? I could draw a face, like someone coming right here, like just someone peeking at you. I could draw someone in the back there, and his face is getting lit by the light here, 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 and here, and probably a little bit of the back here. I could do that, yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that. It seems interesting. Excuse my breathing. I keep noticing that in all of the videos, I breathe pretty loud. Like, I don't know, my nose keeps doing a whistling sound whenever I breathe. I don't know why. Now, this is going to be just a simple tutorial. Now, okay. There we go. Whenever I'm going to pick a color from the background, make sure to disable the noise, because you might actually pick a color from the background that is affected by the noise. So you might accidentally pick green that wasn't previously there. And then you're just going to be drawing with green, and that's not going to fit your drawing at all. So disable the noise effect whenever you're going to pick a color from the background. So, never shade with just black. I want you to see why. Okay. Now you got light from here, you got light from all sides, including even the back. So, the shading is going to be pretty tricky. Before I do that, I'm just going to just show you why. Let's say you do have actually a face over here. I'm going to pick a color from here and switch that to that, and then I'm going to do that right here. There we go. There we go. There. Nope. close enough. This is going to be deleted anyway. Whenever you shade with black, you're going to see that it doesn't match. It doesn't match the background, doesn't match anything, because if the sky itself, the midnight sky, is not black, then why would this be black? You need to pick the darkest color that is nearby. You need to look at the shading. You see that there are like ridges in the wall right here. This is a metal wall, and you're going to pick the black from here, and you're going to use it on that. You might as well also, yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. And you're gonna pick that because that's here, but it's also a yellow, so you might as well go here, or like over here. There we go. There we go, and like, it's better because this having it just be black, it wouldn't make sense. You see, when I zoom in, there's not a single bit of just pure black, even if I choose between the pixels. The black it's gonna get is about a 7. So if I do that, and right there, see that? You see how that sticks out like a sore thumb? Never just shade with black. Pick the brightness, pick the darkness from the environment, and use that. Alright? And when you're gonna do shading, do the same. Like not just regular shading. When you're gonna do shading, like the light is coming from here, so you see the angle that it's gonna be. You can see that it's right. There's a light like here. That means it's gonna shine like upwards, like that. It's gonna shine in all angles, and that means you're gotta calculate that it is from here. And that means that it's around, it's gonna be right here, and that means it's gonna go right there. And now that means the shading is gonna go right here, here. There we go. Go. Like, it's bad, but you know, you get the point. I'm not even doing that drawing. I'm just gonna add a folder. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There, done. I'm doing this one because this one's even more tricky because you got light sources from all sides, but you can tell that the ground, the concrete right here, it's you can't really see it. That means the lighting is pretty bad at going down in this area. This is tricky, but we'll try. There we go. There we go. The brush that I'm currently using is the Fade Watercolor Mix. I like to experiment with brushes because you can always, you know, find a new brush that you might enjoy. But a lot of people love using the Airbrush. I used to love using the Airbrush. That was my fucking go-to. That was the classic brush. And you know what? I'm going to, for the rest of this video, I'm going to just use the Airbrush because people love the Airbrush, including myself. I love the Airbrush. It's a classic. It's a good one. You can draw pretty much anything with this brush. What kind of creature am I drawing? Is this like a slug? It's like a worm, man? He's like slithering behind this wall. I don't even know what this is. What this is? I don't know what that is. That looks weird. I don't know what I'm drawing, so I'm just going to draw around it. Could be like a piece of furniture or something. Anyway. There we go. Sure. That's good enough for me. Where the light can go, you can tell that this is around right here. Okay. This is right here. This is right there. And that is going down right there. And that's going right there. And this. Boom. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Calculating where the light is a little tricky. And that is something that will just come to you like in due time. You're not going to just like wake up one day and like, oh, I understand it now. I understand it all. I'm now a professional. I'm not a professional. I just know shading sometimes. I know where light is going. I know that this will be going here, and this will be going here, and this will be going there, and this will be going here. But there is no shading behind him in this angle. So if this is in front of him, that means the lighting would be coming here, 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 but not there. That means that there's a blind spot right there. Right around that there, yeah, like that. Now, remember, you need to trust the process, because right now, looks like doo-doo. Looks like a bunch of nothing. What kind of face should this have? Should he have, you know what? I'll just go basics. 2 eyes. A nose. And what, teeth? We'll have a nice little mouth. Because I know people love drawing mouths, teeth, and stuff like that. I'm not going to make this into some beautiful original creature that everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's the new thing, that's the new creepypasta. This guy looks like a fucking apple for a head. He's got an apple for a head, actually. Is his name Appley? Apple Man? Apple Boy? It's a fucking caterpillar. It's a fucking caterpillar guy. Man. Alright, sure. That's the guy. And, you guys always need tutorial on how to draw teeth. I know that I desperately needed a tutorial on how to draw teeth. Teeth were so tricky to me. I didn't know how. So, what I do is I do a little like that, and then I go up. Like that, and I go up. Go that, and I go up. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, he's got teeth. They're not the best because I'm using the airbrush. I would use the round brush rough for teeth often. This one. I would often just go like there you go. There's not much difference, but it depends. But I'm going back to the airbrush and make sure not to just like leave this be, because this looks bad. You need to shade the gums. You need to shade the inside of the mouth. You need to even do it like that and like that, and also even the top of the teeth. There we go. You need to do that. But you must also remember that there's gonna be a little bit of like that. Bam, bam, bam. Because light will bounce off of the teeth and they will shine. Hang on, I'll putting on my glasses. There we go. Let's pick a color from here. Yeah, that's a nice color. That's a nice texture. I'll take that. There we go. Come on. There we go. That's good. Eyes are tricky. Hang on, also, actually, whoops, this does go on here. There we go, yeah, never mind. Whew. So this does go here. This does go here a little bit. I'll go very light lighting, very light. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the classic, just actually there we go. Yeah, that's a classic. Just do that. Here we go. What a pretty boy. I'm not really, I've calmed down a lot, so I don't really care what people say about my art. You could call it cute. I even call him cute myself. Like, okay, this guy, as much as I hate it, this guy's a little cutie. Look at him. He's smiling at you, and he's a worm. What the fuck is a worm gonna do to you? Like, sure, snakes are creepy, but I doubt that this guy's venomous. It's probably poisonous. I would not eat him. Like, if someone, like, was grilling, and this guy came, like, hey bro, I prepared a caterpillar guy. I prepared Mr. Caterpillar. I would not, like, just show up and, like, ooh, I'm hungry. No, this guy's probably poisonous shit. I would not eat him. You would not eat this guy. You're a liar if you say you would. And it's good to sometimes do that. Like flip it so you can see all the mistakes that you've done. And yes, it looks worse. But we never said that it would be perfect. And also, a lot of the detail and good stuff is going to come after we do the effects. So, don't stress. That comes afterwards, alright? It's okay. Relax. Relax yourself, buddy. Relax. Okay, this lighting will be going here. So there will be shadow going down there. But there's also lighting coming down from there. So there's gonna be some lighting coming down there. So it'd be more like that. Yeah, more like that. Yeah, sure. But that's not gonna stop it from being like right there. There we go, like that. Like right there, yeah, sure, like that. And then I'm going to be like, this guy's slimy. This guy seems like he would be slimy. So I'll do like stuff like that. And you're like, why are you doing that? You're ruining it. I'm going to use the blur, okay? I'm gonna do that. I'm just adding a little bit of texture, you know. There we go. But I'm still gonna do like stuff like that. There we go. There. See that? You see that tactic that I just did? I just learned that just now. I feel like I've never used that before. I just did that right now. You should try that. It's good. Make sure to shade the bottom of the chin. There we go. Like that. Alright. And then enable the noise layer. create a separate folder that is just for this. Do that if you want. It's always good to have a little bit of a folder. Okay. Fuck it. Let's just say it's finished. Just put this down, and then I'll do a couple filters. Like I'll blur it with moving blur. That's one of my go-tos. I love the moving blur. And then I'll go to unsharp mask, classic for found footage horror. Remember to, like, if you're gonna do found footage horror, that is your best friend. Blurring it and then unsharp mask. Okay? But don't do too much. Okay? Don't do too much. Tone curve. This one you need to pay to use. Okay? This is a premium effect, so not everyone can use it. So I'm just going to try to use filters that anyone can use. Saturation. Let's do we lower it or higher it? I could go. Huh. This is tricky. Ugh. Fuck it. The tone curve. It is so good. It is so useful. I use it every single time. Because you can fine tune it to your fucking, your needs, basically. Go blue. I'll do that. There we go. Sure, like that. I'm not looking at this. I'm not looking at the right. I'm just looking at the image, and I'm just moving my thumb up and down while I'm dragging it, and I'm just going to see what looks better. Not much difference. Green? I'll go green. Red. There we go. Alright, wonderful. Sure. Then I'm going to brightness contrast. Or am I? Could posterize. I don't use this all the time, but I sometimes do. And sometimes I will even go to the noise layer, and then I'm going to go back to artistic, go to chrome. Smoothness. Wavelength. And then I'll put noise again. There we go. Good. Wonderful. Adjust color. Replace color. There we go. Do that. Adjust level adjustments. And there we go. This is tricky. This is such a tricky image. This is a very tricky image. I've tried using this image before, but it is so incredibly annoying. I don't know how to really use it. It's so, like, annoying. And even like, oh, hang on, it's not even ready yet. Like, hang on, I need to like do that. What am I doing? No, there we go. There, that's not. It wasn't even ready yet. Come on. This is such an annoying image. This is such an annoying image. Oh, this is I hate this image. I've wanted to use this image for a while because if I do it correctly, it's gonna be so good. But because it's so unbelievably tricky to use this image, I haven't used it. Like, it is so annoying. I don't know how. It feels incomplete. It feels like there's something missing. There's something missing from it. Could it be like, could I go canvas, resize, and then I'm going to change it to about 500. Maybe 500 was a little too little, so I'll change it to 1,250. No, that wasn't it. What do I do? What do I do? Gaussian blur? Lens blur, maybe? Is that it? Is that something that I needed to do? A lens blur? Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty nice. Ooh. Not because of like, oh, it's so creepy. No, I like the effect. Yeah. Maybe like that. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be zooming like over here. Yeah, like over there, yeah. Ooh, look at that wall. And then I'm gonna unsharp mask it. Am I gonna unsharp mask it? Nah. I'm gonna put that here. And I'm gonna filter again. Color balance. I'm gonna add more blue. Add more blue, there we go. Add more green maybe. There we go, like that. Yeah, good. And then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna add more darkness, and I'm gonna also less saturate it. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go over here. That is just pure black, isn't it? That is just pure black. Is it? It is. Okay. Okay. I think it's just about ready. Anything else that I should do? Black and white. Posterize again. Grayscale. Extract drawing line. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's the one. That's what we want, right? Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right there. Yeah, just about ready. Replace color. So I use that sometimes. Less fuzziness. I'll put that right there. Put that here. Saturation. Also that. Lightness. No. I don't think I can do anything more to this. I don't doubt that there is someone much better than me that can do so much better in less time, more time, whatever. But this is all I'm gonna be doing for a while for this. Because, I don't know. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I think I did alright. Whoops. Did I forget something? Nope, I don't think so. Because the light is in front of this, and the light is over here and in front of that. Maybe I'll add a little bit of a shadow. There we go. Yeah, a bit. Like from the light over here. Never forget the shadow. I forget the shadow every time. Sometimes. Never forget shadows. And never just pick just black. Even if the background is black, make sure to always choose from the black background. Like shadows from the environment, like you can see, like if that's just going over here, pick like over here, and then you can go over here and make your shadow like that. See, just like that. Never just pick black because it'll look off. It will look bad. Just to do that. Remember, I used mostly just the Airbrush trapezoid 60%. The filters you saw. The app ibispaint X. I did pay for some stuff, but you know, I use this app a lot, so of course I did. But I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this little guy that is very cute with his very blurry teeth. Even if maybe. No, just keep it the way it was. I don't promise that I will be uploading faster, sooner, or anything. I just wanted to upload this, record this, do this because I was bored. I've been busy in real life. I got a job. I got hobbies. I got stuff to do. And I've also just been lacking motivation for drawing. But you didn't come here to listen to me talk about that. You came here to learn how to draw. And I hope this maybe taught you something about choosing the colors from the environment. Because if you don't, it will look out of place. And that in turn will make it not realistic. And that's not going to make a good found footage drawing. Alright? I hope you learned something today. And I hope you have a good day. See you later. Goodbye.